Hello everybody, WildTracker here. Welcome to another episode of my Let's Play series in the 1.9 snapshots. So as you can see, we're back over at the main spawn town. So I thought we'd do a little bit of work on this one today. One of the things I want to put in is a library. So I figured this might be a good area for it. But I don't want to build it up. So maybe we'll take this floor down. I think that sounds like a plan. I've got a beacon in place. We've got haste 2, so hopefully we should be able to speed mine this, take it all down and get rid of it, I guess. Now with the area clear, I've started working on the rest of it, and I kind of think that the entrance is actually going to come in here, because I think this is going to actually form a bigger complex than just a library. We've got this, which is our room with a bed and things like that, to incorporate somehow into this structure. So I've kind of made an entrance, I've put some floors down, made the walkway through, so we go and walkway into storage, we're going to walkway into a sort of basement area which will then incorporate the mines. And then we're going to walk way down to this area, but the ender portal, not the ender portal, the nether portal even, is in the way. So we need to get rid of that, take this down completely and move it. And thankfully, we've already worked on that. So there you go. This is what I've come up with as a design for my portal. Let's just light it. Ta-da! Okay, so I've got some hidden lights behind here. Yeah, and likewise up there as well. I think we can see it. They're just a step that way, and then actually further on down the back we've got a light, so hopefully that'll shine through. Haven't seen it at night yet, and we've got some lights here as well that we've got carpets on, so that's going to light it, and then we'll have some walls up in between, so we won't actually see anything there. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the walls yet. I might do some nice clay, some kind of rich colour like a red, even something like that. Have we actually got any red clay? While we're thinking of it, have we got to go? We got a little bit of stained clay. So let's. Oh gosh, too much stuff in my inventory again. So yeah, we could sort of start putting up a red wall, something like that, which I think with this colour might start looking quite good. I don't think I'm going to bring it right up to here. I think we want a one gap down there, and we'll come up with some way of linking it in there, and then that can sort of form its way around. But it's quite a nice rich colour. I think it would work quite well with this, so we might do that, and maybe we change it in different areas. I don't know, so yeah, we'll have to find out. But the next step is really to start sort of marking out how I want the library area to be, because that's the area we're working on today. So with the portal out the way, and I'll get the rest of that out of the way in a minute, we need to start working out. So we're going to come into this area here, and then I guess we kind of want a bit of a reception area, and then we'll probably have going into sort of a library area and an archives area. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm kind of thinking I want to base it more on a more modern library style, even though we're not in a modern build, but libraries these days tend to be more than just libraries. They tend to be a sort of one-stop shop for everything. So we might have a like nice soft kiddies area. Yeah. Okay. Let me get some more flooring down, and we've got some more. Yeah, I went and got some dark oak from the tree farm, and we'll start working out how we want to lay this out. Well, I've got the main sort of reception area done, so we've got the portal down there just for doing. We'll probably build a staircase going up to an upper floor for this area, but then this is the main sort of libraries you come in. We need to do something to make these walls a bit more nicer than they are. So yeah, it's kind of the core of the library, and then we've got some funky windows through here because this goes into what I'm calling the sort of the children's area of the library. So you've got nice little windows you can come and sit in and read your books and look out on the world there. And I've gone for some more sort of funkier coloured walls in here because we're making this child friendly. So yeah, I've got the rest of the floor to put down, and then we might go for a white wall down this side. I say white, it's white stained clay, but yeah, it's not quite white, is it? So not quite sure how much further will come out, but we've got a little bit of room, so we'll probably come out. So the stairs have got to go up there, so we'll probably come out to about here. So that's, yeah, one more, and then we can start on the white then, can't we? Putting that up. So yeah, it's starting to come together, I think. The only thing I'm running out of drastically is books. I've gone through so many books you wouldn't believe, or you probably would. You think each one of these takes 3 books and 6 planks, and yeah, we've gone through a lot. I think we've still got a little bit more though left from when we hijacked the library previously. Yeah, so I can make a little bit more, but not masses. We've got some paper, so yeah, we'll just have to see how we get on, really. I think this turned out pretty well. I've put some funky lights in the ceiling. We've got all those funky sort of patterns in the wall, a nice play mat in the middle, lots of seating around the edge with very low bookshelves, so that's pretty cool. This we're going to have to build up. It's going to be just more of a central gallery area, and we've got the stairs now going up here, and this is going to go up into the upper library, and we're out of books, so I need to get some more of those. So I'm going to put bookshelves all the way around in there, and we're probably going to put computers in here because obviously all modern libraries have places to sit, so it might be some desks to sit at to do some research in, and maybe a couple of computer terminals to surf the net. So yeah, and then this has got to tie in really with the rest of this wall area, so we're probably then going to make this upper area windowed so you can see into it and that sort of thing, but I haven't quite decided yet. But obviously this can be the outer wall, and we can have an inner wall if we want it as well. So yeah, but I think that's coming along nicely, as they say. So and then we're going to have to work out a way to cover all this lot up as well, because I'm kind of doing the outside or the inside first, and then we're going to work on the outside area. Well, I managed to get enough bookcases together. We had a couple of stacks of books in our ender chest, so that was quite lucky. We didn't have to go off and murder any more cows. So I'm just trying to get the roof of this area kind of sorted out, playing around with the design a little bit, and I think I've come up with something I'm happy with. So we're using these as supports. Now the only downside to this is I don't know whether I'm going to be able to have a big feature in the middle, because I was thinking of having a big feature over this, but I'm not so sure at the moment. So I'm just going to do these, see how they look, and then I think, you know, sort of based on that we'll then decide, and that wants to go around that way, decide whether I'm going to keep these beams in or whether I do something a bit different. I'm not quite sure yet, so we'll have to have a look, have a play with it, but I think it's always worth doing these things first and then having a look. But yeah, my kind of idea, I guess, was I would like to have like almost a I wouldn't say an ornament, a chandelier, or something along those lines, but yeah, having a big sort of sculpture type thing in the centre, overlooking it all made of glass. So that was sort of picture in my head initially. Yeah, and that kind of doesn't tie in there either. So these beams will come down. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Yeah, I think that's much better in terms of how it's starting to look. And we'll probably start to bring this in with some upside down steps on there, just sort of step it up into the centre and put a big, some kind of ornament just sort of hanging over here. Perhaps we'll just have a glass roof on it or something like that as well that you don't really see in here. So yeah, that's coming nicely. I need a load more glass, unfortunately. I've run out of glass. Got to get some dye, which should be okay. I should be able to do some bone mealing over at the swamp and get the dye. And we need to get a lot more wool as well. We've got lots of wool, but I need to get some grey to go and mass some things. And I've put these lights here because they're going to illuminate at the top. So I'll probably just end up putting some trapdoors across there or something. You know, as buildings go, I don't think that's too bad, because I was wondering if I actually was going to have to put something on the roof there, but I think it's come up okay. It probably means we're going to change this around to what we've got here and might not have this bridge going across here, etc. I don't know, it might be tunnels underneath, or I'm not quite sure yet, but yeah, this kind of makes the walls kind of quite thin to walk around, but you can still access around them, and that's not really a problem. We can actually go all the way around, and I'm going to extend this as well. As you can see, I've put this down here where these torches are going around. I kind of want to engulf this whole mountain. This is all going to be part of the town at some point, and we can have a little peek in there. And there's the centerpiece. It's in. We've got it. Let's go and have a look at it. Oh yeah, this comes to an end here, and this bit's not covered in yet because I'm still not quite sure what I'm doing here yet. One of the things I have done as well is I've made this path up here because I was fed up. Oh, and I finished in here. I was fed up having to come around here and then go all the way up here, then to go into the bedroom, which was a bit of a pain. So we've put the glass roof across here, and now we have these stairs to come up to this room up here, because this is probably all going to be part of a bigger building, a bigger complex at some point or another. So we just have to work out what we're doing with this bit, because this is all obviously got to be hidden and covered. But that's for another day. Let's go in the main entrance, and then we can see it in all its glory. So there's the entrance there. I brought these walls down to sort of tie it up. At some point what I need to do is actually get this going across here, and make this into more of a dockyard area, but that's to come, and then we can link that as well with the path that comes out underneath here somewhere. Don't know where, it's under there somewhere. So here we have it. We got that room off there, which is sort of all completed in now, which is quite nice. I've put carpet down on the floor. We've got lights underneath it. Still got these lights here, which I guess we could put carpet over the top of them, but I don't know, just to hide them. And then obviously we've got this way in here with our portal that way, the stairs going up, and then the main library with the roof. I think that looks pretty good. It's very much how I wanted it to be, with this center focal point here, hanging over the top of it. We've got the library, we've got the children's area, the kids library if you like, which is a lot more fun. And then the top, I still haven't done the computers or anything like that yet, the decoration, but everything else is pretty much finished from up here, which I think it looks pretty good. So do let me know in the comments what you think, because I'd love to get your feedback on this. Any suggestions, anything, you know, just little details we can put in. I've put some trapdoors now around the area, which I kind of started to do because I was hiding, if we go down to the bottom here, yeah, so I was hiding some of this glowstone under here. You may recall we put that at the top, so I kind of hid that, and I thought, well, actually that might look quite good as sort of windows, but not windows over these banners. So that's quite good. I was thinking, do I put carpet on top of all these? I'm not quite sure. What do you think? Let me know if you've got any thoughts or ideas on that one as well. that'd be pretty good. But yeah, otherwise I'm really happy how this all turned out. It's a fair bit of work going in there, but I think it looks pretty good. But then I would say that, wouldn't I? I would say that. Yes, I would, because it is awesome. So anyway, I'm hungry. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Leave me a like if you do like it. If you've got any suggestions or ideas, please leave those in the comments as well. I'd love to get your feedback on that. Yeah. Otherwise, I'll see you next time here on Wildcraft. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Bye-bye.